Não conhece o Recife, venha que eu vou lhe mostrar.
The city of Recife, in northeast Brazil, is known for its rich history and diverse culture. One of the symbols of this cultural diversity are the baobabs, majestic trees that can be found in the four corners of the city, and which give Recife the title of City of Baobabs outside Africa. This connection between the residents of Recife and a plant species is not by chance, and it started already in the process of formation of the city, with the arrival of the first enslaved blacks in Recife. Little by little, Recife's residents established a relationship of love and reverence with the baobabs, making these fantastic trees an integral part of the city's identity and its rich history and culture. But as we said, baobabs are not native to Recife or even to Brazil. Its origin is on the other side of the Atlantic, in Africa, where the tree is also revered in many countries on the African continent, both for its economic value and for its influence on the local culture. There, the baobabs are surrounded by myths and legends, and considered a connection between the supernatural world and the material world, between the living and the dead. Economically, Africans make full use of the tree, both its trunks, which are used to build houses and objects, and for water storage, both its fruits and leaves, which are consumed and are part of the diet of many Africans. But the question remains, how did the first baobabs arrive in Recife? The stories of how the first seeds arrived in Recife are controversial, but they are all related to the landing of the first enslaved blacks who were brought to Recife at the beginning of the city's colonization. The most accepted hypothesis is that the fruits of the baobabs were shipped on Portuguese ships to serve as food for the enslaved who were being brought to Brazil. In this difficult journey, most of these seeds were lost. But some of them managed to resist the journey and landed in the fertile soil of Recife. Here they took root and over the centuries became the trees that would become one of the main symbols of African heritage in the city. It is difficult to specify the number of baobabs in the city of Recife, but they certainly exceed 100 specimens. This number refers to trees located in public areas, with gardens, squares, or places open to the public, without considering the many baobabs that were planted in gardens and private backyards throughout the city. Among newly planted trees, young or old, some baobabs in Recife stand out for their historical context, their magnificence, strength, or beauty. This is the case of Baobabs located in Jardim do Baobabs, which incorporates in a single tree all the characteristics that make baobabs a unique species among all other plant species in the world. Today Jardim do Baobabs is a beloved part of Recife's cultural landscape, serving as a reminder of the city's rich history and the enduring legacy of African culture in Brazil. The presence of such a majestic tree also helps us not to forget the role played by significant plant species in the urban context of the city of Recife, whether due to their location, rarity, beauty, or as generators of seeds that will guarantee the perpetuation of these species. The arrival of baobabs in Recife is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of these remarkable plants. However, the baobabs of the city of Recife are not without challenges. As the city grows and develops, the concern with the preservation of centenary trees also increases, as in the case of some baobabs. Some experts fear that the increasing urbanization of the city could compromise the delicate root systems of the baobabs, causing the death of some of these trees. It is important not to forget the role that baobabs play in Recife's cultural and environmental heritage. We have to protect and preserve the baobabs, and ensure that they continue to be a source of inspiration and pride for the next generations of people from Recife.
Mostrando os caminhos da vida, menos ódio, muito mais amor.